What's up guys, Caleb here, and today I have a really interesting video for you guys. So, this all started when this guy named the Lego Brit, or the Brit Rick, I forget, but he's this British Lego reviewer, and he has almost 300 subscribers now. He's actually about my age, and he's doing really good. He's got a bunch of Lego reviews and stuff, and he started commenting interesting things on my videos. He was like, "Oh, this is a really good review, da 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 da." And I saw his headshot, and I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. I just didn't know where. And so last night I searched up Lego Brit, and his whole channel popped up, and he's actually got some really good stuff. You should make sure you go check him out after this and subscribe to him because he's really cool. But anyhow, he's got some cool stuff, so I subscribed to him, and I was looking through his videos, and I saw this mock contest. And for those of you who don't know what a mock is, it stands for My Own Creation, and it's basically something you build original out of Legos. And so he's pretty much hosting this contest where he's having you build your own microfighter for him to judge, and pretty much the winner gets a bunch of stuff. The winner gets a really exclusive minifigure that's really rare, and yeah, he's having this contest, and I decided I enter. So I built my own microfighter, and I'm going to show you that. And yeah, make sure you go subscribe to Lego Brit because he's really cool. So for those of you who don't know, this is a microfighter. It's basically a small, relatively cheap Lego set that's just a little micro scale spaceship that you can actually fit the minifigure in. And so that's what a microfighter is, and the contest was to build your own original microfighter, right? And last night I'd watched the finale of The Mandalorian, and I had Mandalorian on my mind, so I decided I would build a Razor Crest microfighter, and I do think it turned out pretty cool. The one thing I was thinking is that this is going to be really popular, right? I'm not going to be the only person who's entering in a Razor Crest microfighter, so I tried to make it the best microfighter, the best Razor Crest that it could possibly be. I actually built this in about an hour. I pretty much sat down. I had a few ideas. I was also going to do, maybe I was thinking about doing a Boba Fett Slave 1 or a Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, but I decided to go on this, and I actually took my Mandalorian figure from the ATSD and put him in there. He's got his cannon and stuff. He can't actually fit his cape in, but I'll show you that in a second. And you actually just fit him in on this stud here, and he's got some tiles, so he actually fits in pretty nice, but you can pop him out pretty easy. Included the little cannons at the front, and it was kind of hard getting the front of it to be the right shape and stuff, because an interesting shaped ship in reality, and so it was kind of a hard model to make. I really went back and forth with a bunch of ideas, but overall that's the front of it. It's got tiles along it, and then for the thrusters, I was either going to make the thrusters really big or really small, and I went with the smaller size just because the bigger size looked really dorky. It just looked like these massive engines just hanging onto it. So overall, I'm probably glad I went with the smaller size. In the back, I've also got the little loading bay from the just from the show, where you can actually just fold that down, and then once you're done, you can actually just fold it back up. So that's the loading bay, and I did tell you that he can't actually wear his cape while he's flying it, which is a bit of a shame, but I did figure out a way. You can actually just pop off the roof of it, and the cape fits right inside of this little thing. You literally just fold it up and put it in there for when he's flying, and then you just stick the wings on. And overall, I'm really happy how that turned out. I mean, a lot of microfighters don't really have play features to them, but I wanted to add a little something extra, right? I want this to be the best Razor Crest microfighter that it can be, and so I added an area where you can put a cape because he can't fit his cape on it. And with the minifigure poking out, it looks a bit weird, but I mean, all microfighters do, right? None of them, all the minifigures just kind of stick out a bit. Even with this one, she just kind of sticks out a little funny. Obviously, this microfighter is a little bit bigger, but I could have made this bigger, it'd just be a bit harder. So I went with one of the more smaller styles of microfighter, and overall I'm pretty proud of how I did. So I'm going to be sending this to the Lego Brit, and even if I don't win, it's okay, because I can say I entered a Lego contest, right? I've never actually been in a Lego contest, so it's going to be interesting. I might not win, maybe sometime I will win, but there's a lot of people participating, so it's pretty tight. But make sure to check out his channel because he's actually got some pretty good stuff in there. He's really interesting. He's about my age and he's a Lego reviewer. So this is Caleb's sign off for now. Make sure to keep your eyes out on his channel for it coming. I'll put a link in the description for his video. But overall, see you guys later. Happy Saturday.